Hello 9. Thought I would do a bit of a vid just to make things a little bit easier. Hang on, put me in the middle a bit more. There we go, that's better. Just to make things a little bit easier for you when you're actually doing the work that you've been set. Right, my book's down here. Okay, so if I look down, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm going through the questions that I've actually asked you. Firstly, I put both pages on. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is to actually read those pages. All right, just click on them, have a look at them, read through it, look at the pictures. And what this does, it gives you an idea of what it is that we're going to be looking at. Okay, we're going to be looking at sustainability. Okay, sustainability in Japan. Now, first question that I'm asking you to do is to create a table. Okay, now to do that table, what you need to do is you need to look at page 118, and then you'll see at the bottom of page 118 there's a big diagram. Okay, and I'm looking at this. Much of Tokyo's rubbish is dumped on artificial islands. Okay, that's in like the top left corner of that diagram. So is that to do with water, air, noise, or visual? Okay, so you've got to create that table. All right, so have a look at question 1 on the activities, and it's actually got you an example of that table. That's on page 119. Okay, and if you'd looked at the stuff beforehand, you would know what I'm talking about. Okay, I will say that too many of you are just looking at the instructions and just saying, oh, I can't do it, and then just putting it to one side. No, you've got to read it. Okay, all right, have a look at the resources first before you do anything. Right, the next question. This one's a bit of a challenge. Okay, this one's a little bit harder. Okay, so I'm asking you to basically put everything that you found out in the table to answer the question, how has industrial development affected Japan's environment? Look at what you put in your table. All right, and really what I'm wanting is 3, I would say, point proof persuasion. First one makes the point, second one proves the point, third one persuades the point. 3 things that you found out, and then why that is a problem. Okay, so don't just say, oh, I think it's large amounts of raw sewage. Well, why is that a problem? Okay, because it could affect the drinking water of people of the local area. That's a problem. You don't want sewage in your drinking water. Okay, right, and then finally, there's just some questions that I want answered in full sentences. Okay, so capital letters at the start. Let's not get slack. Okay, capital letters at the start, and then answer the sentences. And lo and behold, you've actually got to read the pages that I've put on there, okay, to find out the answers to those questions, or Google it. Okay, I don't mind how you do it. All right, you've got this huge resource in front of you, massive. All right, the internet. Now, the internet isn't just used, as I've said to you before, for looking at pictures of fluffy animals and arguing with random strangers. Okay, it can be used for proper research purposes. We used to have these things called libraries when I was a kid. This is your library. Use it. Okay, right. Any problems, message me, just so that I get a general feel of what's going on. Maybe another video is needed to explain this, that, or the other. But please, can you also submit through Google Classroom? Don't just do the work and then just share it with me. I don't want it done like that. I want you to do it through Google Classroom. Okay, so in the top right hand corner, there's a submit button that you've got to click, and then make sure that you click hand in as well. Okay, right. Happy learning.